We're back. Play something.
TNT Radio.
Thanks. I'll just make my own jingles. Cool. Okay. So
You had a question for me.
I did have a question, and it's like a bit of a topic.
Okay.
What was... Now, we all went on family holidays, I assume. I'll just take a quick look around the room to make sure that did happen.
Yes.
Okay. I was waiting for Chris to go, I'm an orphan.
Thought about it.
We all went on family holidays. What was your worst family holiday? Think back to when you were
Christ.
little. You must have had some bad
I was
ones.
pretty spoilt. We didn't go on big extravagant holidays, like a lot of ones camping. But I don't think we had a bad one, really. I think the only time it was ever naff was when it was spoiled by rain. I was, pretty lucky that way.
Where did you go when you were little?
Lake District quite a lot, which was nice, very nice. A little place called Coniston. Beautiful. What about you, mate? What was your worst holiday?
My worst holiday, and I always find this bad. You know when someone recommends somewhere to go? Mm-hmm. So my mum was a childminder when we were growing up, so that she could be at home with like us and kids and stuff like that. And one of the mums of the girls that we kind of looked after suggested we went to Wales to this like caravan park, basically.
Okay.
And
in the in-betweeners.
yeah, it wasn't far off. And we kind of thought, well, they're normal people, we'll go on holiday. I was probably about 12, so I was getting on a bit now. And she said, yeah, come on, let's... Mum said, let's go away. So we went to Wales, and we got to this caravan park. It was atrocious. We were at the front of the caravan park by the... there's like always like an entertainment shack where they play like music till like 4 in the morning, every single night, guaranteed. It rained the whole time. I was in a separate room next to my mum and dad, and the wall was like up against my bed, and I rolled over in the night. Every time I rolled over, I punched the wall, woke them all up in the caravan. It was just a nightmare. Rain the whole time. We were like, right, we're going home. We were there for 3 days. We got back, and my mum said to the mum of this child who recommends it, she said, oh, we had a lovely time.
What?
I was like, why did you do that?
Tell the truth.
Tell her it was
Wouldn't give her an honest
absolute
opinion. That should have demanded
bullshit.
the time back.
Yeah, we should have.
Ruined the holiday.
Anyway, that was my question. What about you, Chris? Do you have any amusing family holidays or really bad ones? Do you remember those?
We've always had pretty good ones. There was one which it wasn't bad. It was just unfortunate. We were going down to Cornwall for the week, and we got there to find that actually the hotel we were staying in had double booked us. And,
Oh no!
even though we booked like 3 months before, they were like, the other people were here before you, so
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, they did.
so we couldn't, so we drove around for like 6 hours trying to find a hotel.
Oh God!
And yeah, we found one, but it was a really god awful sort of scummy holiday, and with the cockroaches running across the floor, it was horrible.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant, but holidays are what you make it. It had beach at the end of it. So.
Oh, that's true. How old were you?
Oh, it must have been about 8 or 9.
Right.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
From then, my parents
feel
vowed that
for
we
you.
would never go on holiday in England again.
Fair enough. Oh, no, you can get some brilliant places in England. Don't you think?
No, I agree. We've all been on some very good ones in England and that. So.
What was your best holiday, Pantry Boy?
What, when I was growing up?
Ever.
Best holiday ever?
Since you were a little twinkle in your mama's eye up until right now.
I think one of the funniest holidays that I ever went on was when I was doing my A-levels, and a few of my mates who I was at college with said, we're going to Amsterdam in May if you want to come. Bearing in mind I was in the middle of doing my A-levels. And I was like, yeah, sounds great. That sounds like a really good idea. And we said, what are we going to say to college about not turning up? And we said, well, we're ill or whatever. Like 4 of us who were mates.
Come down with a big bout of food poisoning.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So we went over to Amsterdam, and I think it's the first time most of us have been on holiday together, like as a group. And we stayed in a hostel, and my mate Tom, who's a bit of he's one of the, he's the one that kind of goes, right, we're doing this, a bit of a peer pressure type person.
Okay.
And we got there, so we arrived at like 9 in the morning, and he went, right, red light district. first thing he wanted to do, straight away. Went down there, got on the old cheeky bifters. Well, he did anyway, and he was absolutely smashed by this point. We ended up going to a sex show at 1 p.m.
Wow. What type of performers do you have at 1 p.m. in the afternoon sex show?
Pretty ropey.
Wow.
Pretty ropey. And there was couple sat in the audience and us 4 lads, and that was it.
That was it.
That was it. And the woman who was on stage doing some acrobatics called Tom up onto the stage because he was
Wow.
obviously high as a kite shouting rubbish from the audience.
Yeah.
So he went up on stage. She was like, right, just like dancing with him, like took his top off. She was completely naked.
Yeah.
She put a banana somewhere. This is day 1.
Day 1.
1 p.m. Day 1.
This
We're
is like
already at this
hour
point.
4.
It really was, yeah. I joined him on stage. She called me up. She realised I was a bit of a player. So she went, get up on stage. Not a problem. Got up, took my top off, obviously, straight away, and dancing with this woman. And she lay there with this banana in. And she went, have a bite.
Oh, what?
And I went, all right, had a bite. And then Tom took a bite. And after that, we kind of realised when we looked out at the audience and kind of saw
What the actual reality of the situation was.
this like poor couple sat there who didn't know what they were doing, and my mate Nick and Ollie just sat there staring at us like, what are you doing? We legged it out, and the best bit was we got outside and Tom just spat this banana everywhere, and he goes, I hate banana.
Wow.
Ludicrous.
I
Ludicrous.
think we need a song to recover.
We do.